Wall Street seems to be banking on a springtime rebound for the economy based on a successful U.S. rollout of the coronavirus vaccine. Senior economics reporter Steve Leisman joins us now with a look at everything that has to go right for this bounce to take place, and it's a lot. Steve.
Yeah, it's interesting, Joe. A look inside Wall Street forecasts for growth to average a strong 6% in the spring and summer shows most economists basing their optimism on the outlook for the U.S. to achieve some version of herd immunity in the next quarter or two, allowing for a return to nearly normal economic activity. Yes, that's right. Wall Street forecasters trying to deal with the uncertainty around forecasting herd immunity. Almost every part of the equation has uncertainty underlying these forecasts. Here's the basic equation they're using. They figure that there's already natural immunity in the country of about 25% of people who've had the virus. Vaccinations would add another 50%, leading you to that uncertain number, 75, 70, 80. They settle on 75% for herd immunity. Now, vaccinations, a function of supply and distribution, which is already lagging behind goals. It's also a function of demand, which depends on how many Americans want to take the vaccine. Compared with other nations, polling data show the U.S. population among the least willing to take the vaccine. Don Stuyvesant, he's an economist at Goldman Sachs, tells me, quote, a lot of things have to go right to get a jab in people's arms. So that's why risks around timelines are skewed to the downside. Here's one way that economists are looking at Oxford Economics. They have a base case. See 60% of the population vaccinated by June, more than 70% in the optimistic case, and below 50% in its pessimistic scenario. The lower percentage, of course, would push ahead or push out the start of the economic rebound. Forecasters are looking closely at the escalating spread of the virus and the new strain to see if that changes the need for vaccinations or, again, pushes out the timeline. Goldman Sachs, in a report that was released just late yesterday, sees these challenges as temporary. They push out the timeline a bit, but then they have a steeper ramp up in growth in the summer. And, Joe, I think it's fascinating that this is how you make a forecast these days. You have to forecast herd immunity, vaccination distribution, and natural immunity.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.